Right, hello, and welcome to the stream. Just bear with me momentarily, we'll get the last little bit set up, and then we're going to jump into a little bit of Skyrim Quest. Continue from where we left off last time. It's been a few days since we streamed this, so back into it. Let's get this a little bit set up. Right, that should be that. Let's go ahead and actually get Skyrim loaded. Takes the longest out of the bunch. A lot more mods. Right, let's go ahead and get the link posted out onto the Discord, so if you're watching this from the future, feel free to check out the Discord. Link should be in the description down below. Alongside that, check out any of the useful links that are also in there and what are appearing on the screen at the minute. I'd get this loaded a little bit quicker, my friend. Right, so while you are in, obviously I did mention joining the Discord. We are currently doing a giveaway. I'm going to get in the habit of doing those a little bit more frequently. So you're welcome to check that out. That'll be in the Discord. That's open to everyone at the moment. We'll be doing giveaways in the future that are exclusive to higher tier Discord members. But for now, we'll throw some out. I think we may be loaded. Very good. That only took 5 minutes. Gonna have it getting that loaded before we actually start streaming, but it gives a little bit of time for people to jump in. This is the last time that we actually did Skyrim. Nearly a week ago since we did Skyrim. So, been on that Fallout train. I remember what we were doing. I go through videos and any of the ones where we've got quite a long stream will begin shortly. Time probably trim that out. Just need to remember to actually do it. Right, there we go. The music's kicked in. That means we're ready to go. So let's go ahead and actually get the game up on stream. Joe, let's go ahead and load. I don't remember a single thing that we were doing. So let's check that quest log. Yeah, I think in the future we'll get Skyrim loaded before I start the stream, probably for the sort of stage where we are actually in game. I've probably said that before, but right, here we go.
Whiterun is the city that will decide this war. So long as Ulfric lives, it's only a matter of time before the Stormcloaks take it.
Right, I remember what we're doing. We're just done the whole quest with the whole Black Soul Gems. Book of Wonders, we still need to do that. Research project. Hit the Ash Rock Warax. Don't think we can do that yet. If I remember correctly, that's in Solstein, so I may change that. What have I got on? I'm the Red Guard woman. I want to say we planned to originally do that in the last stream. I may be mistaken on that, but I think that might be what we're doing. Also, welcome to those tuning in to today's stream. We hope we are doing well. Right, let's go with that as a standard then. So first things first, really, we need to get out of our current location, so we'll head back to Solitude. I might pop into the museum and get that quest changed out.
Ah yes, here. These are the empty black soul gem cases. Perhaps you may find a use for them.
Whoa. We've just been given 10 black soul gems. Okay. Quick look. Yep, 300 value apiece. Very good. Glad I spoke to him.
What was that?
Okay. How are we doing team-wise? Vigilance. Oh yeah, we're starting to amass quite a team. That's another Wanderer. Right, let's get out of here. Chill is in the chat. Welcome, my friend. We wanted to catch a quest stream. Yeah, it's been about a week since we streamed this. Just been all over that Fallout. I'm doing very well, thank you. Glad that I'm back streaming. What about yourself, my dude? How are we doing today? We're doing good? So as usual, do let me know if there are any issues with the audio. Right, signpost. I head to Solitude, so let's keep going this way. Is this a fee? Someone lad in the chat. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Getting a new motorbike tomorrow. Very cool.
Good morning.
Oh, he's not trying to mug me, so I'll leave him about his business. Right, away to Solitude we go then. That's where we need to go. Or is this just a cave? I think this might just be a cave. Yes, it is. What cave is this? A great cavern. So I'm going to cave. Let's try to not get sidetracked. Sidetracked all too easily. What would you say is the main difference from this to the other mod packs? Got much of a different feel. It does. I can't quite put my finger on exactly what it is, but it does feel quite different. I think one of the big things with this is there's a large focus on quest mods, new areas and stuff like that. Obviously it makes the usual survival stuff, but you can set how hardcore you can play it. Like obviously you can tell it's still Skyrim, but kind of also feels like something new. We are going the correct way, that's good. I will leave him about his business. Let's see, unless he decides to attack me. Problem is when I play more, I don't know where to start. Yeah, it's quite tricky picking the right one. Obviously, I hadn't originally planned on playing quests. I had another one, I can't remember what it's called now, but it's a little bit too intense for my computer, so we went with Quest instead, and I'm kind of glad that we did. Because even though we're getting a little bit of choppiness on stream, the game is running silky smooth for me. I've got Ultimate Skyrim installed, but it's more for roleplay. I suppose it depends on how you want to play then. So for me, the main pull towards any of the mod packs with Skyrim is if it includes the Legacy of the Dragonborn mod, even if technically I don't plan on becoming the Dragonborn, which apparently we are in this run, but I feel like the museum offers a nice basis of things to do. Nice place that you can collect all your weapons and trophies, especially when there's so many more added quest mods. Rather than just... I mean, I have to think if this was more vanilla, you end up with... I'm gonna say the chest next to the beds in Bree's home in Whiterun. That just ends up full of all the items from everything.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Welcome to the stream, Ace. Thank you for tuning in. Hello to you too. How are we doing? Yeah, yeah, it's the issue. Obviously, it's getting to be quite an old game now. Can you explain Legacy of the Dragonborn? So it's the location that I've just gone in. Wait for it to load. I'm still yet to get past a certain point with Legacy of the Dragonborn because it does have, you know, a whole quest line and story arc with it as well. But
I'd like you to have this as a token of my
it's
friendship.
basically this building here. It's a big museum, and you strike a deal with what is the owner of it, that you will fill this museum with relics, weapons, jewelry, and what have you, whatever you get from quests and that sort of thing. And you can use whatever. It's just a nice place to store and see your quest rewards. How do I feel about nearly breaking 3k subs? It's mental. Crazy to think. You have something like, you have been here since around the starting times. I think I don't remember that. Mental. Obviously, infected video has been blowing up a little bit, and getting a few subs like every hour compared to, you know, 1 or 2 a week, which is insane, seeing those numbers go mental. Skyrim again, it's decent up to all this years. Doing alright. Oh, Frick Not Frat, just subscribe, thank you very much. Oh, so that's the museum pop-up that we see everywhere. So it is indeed. Got a load of stuff here that we need to sort through. Doing inventory-wise. Let's do that quickly. I'll try to find Orin in a minute and we'll get that quest stopped that we can't actually do at the moment because it's on Solstein. Doing alright, Fallout 4 is almost done installing. Nice. See that whole issue went through then. How are we playing Fallout 4? So we going vanilla or are we going straight into some mods? Damn, zone lad, that sucks. All the best wishes on that one, my friend. Let's wait for these artifacts to sort themselves. Still sorting displays, right. Sometimes this whizzes through really quick, sometimes it takes a little bit of a while. Mods. Man after my own heart. Very good. 50 new displays, total displays 100. So I believe how the mod works is once you hit certain thresholds on total displays, it opens up the next sort of stages. From 3,500 gold. Let's, for now, just stash the stuff that we plan on selling. Sell all that a little bit later on. Get all this stuff. Just want to make as much space as possible for now. Right, that'll do. Let's find the man himself, Oren. Probably in the library. In fact, that's a research project, so that's one we've researched. I won't be able to reset that. If we reset that, we lose it. Or at least the points that we spent to found it. Right, well if that's the case, then we can crack on with In My Time of Need. Quest done. I think what we were looking at doing was just progressing a little bit. 24 gold in the donations, I'll take that. Thank you very much. Probably going to do the infected modpack with some extra guns because I like good guns. Well, certainly enough gun mods for Fallout 4. You will not struggle to find them.
To be honest, I never really liked the sound of my own voice. But then again,
Right, 12 PM, let's go and get the carriage to
If you're heading to the
Whiterun.
Blue Palace, you might want to rethink that.
Don't know why we'll randomly just draw a weapon. It's through my own doing, I end up clicking the button just like reflex. Just gonna be sitting out here.
Trouble?
No trouble. Trouble whatsoever. Keep me updated on that, my lad. You are indeed chill.
My carriage is the safest way to... Where do you want to go?
I want to go to Whiterun.
Going straight through, or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
Straight to
Climb and
Whiterun,
back,
please, my
and we'll
friend.
be off.
I'm used to a lot of
Yes?
snow when I-
We were gonna get throw away some different armor, if I remember correctly.
through town. Some people are looking at the armor. Others are looking at my feet.
Maybe some shoes. Where is she? There she is. Yeah, she kind of just looks straight up like a storm cloak. We don't really have anything at the minute, but we'll have to get her
Nice
some
weather
slightly
for a
different
ride.
armor.
Hope it lasts.
Away we go. Alright, what time are we arriving? 2 PM.
What can I do for you, friend? Here. I'd like you to have this as a token of my friendship.
What's my curio bonus? Full leather. Right, let me have a quick look in the mod configuration settings for followers, because these guys feel like they're giving me gifts far too often. Can't remember where it is. Maybe in gameplay or interaction. Interaction, maybe. Shows the dialogue and follows the lines. Let's do that. Optional companions. We can have these guys as optional companions, so let's go ahead and do that for Seiya and Isolde. Gift interval, here we go. Regard system is on, allow gift given at rank 3. Gift interval is set to 0 days. Number of days that must pass before a follower will give you a gift. Let's go for 30 days, we'll go for like a full month. And hopefully that should slow down things a little bit more, because we start getting gifts a little bit too frequently. That's going to be a little bit on the cheaty side, so let's avoid that.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
Let's get in here, very good. Straight into the end. Straight into the end.
You tried mercenary work? It might suit you.
Good to see you.
Right, we can get Isolde on the team. Not gonna get her now,
I'll never forget you.
but we will potentially need her help a little bit later on.
Chops and steaks fit.
We still need to do the Golden Claw, which
Jarl,
is something
come
we're
and see
building
my
up
selection of
towards.
the finest quality meats.
And it's part of the reason why I want to do this quest, because then we can get Sadia as well. And we can put together a nice little squad.
Come on in.
I'm actually going
We've
to
got
Bleak
warm
Falls Barrow.
food, warm drinks, and warm beds. If it's work, you... Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes?
We do the usuals.
I understand. I'll show you to your... I enjoy this work well enough. Of course.
Dude,
Need
I'm
anything
bored.
else? Just let me know.
Sadia.
What can I do for your friend?
Oh, she's there. We're literally next.
What do you need, handsome?
Did you know some Alakir warriors are looking for a Red Guard woman?
Are you sure? Oh no. They found me? I need your help, please. Come with me. I need to speak to you privately.
Very good.
Quickly, come
Let's
with me.
Follow Sadia. We'll attempt to though, followers blocking her way.
Please, we need to speak in private.
She goes very good, right? We'll follow her by.
I've got your back.
Away.
Come with me.
We'll zip zoom in with this steed stone.
Can
She
I
actually
help?
coming? I am eager to help. Followers are killing me here.
Where to next? I feel like crashing some stuff.
Got a spell. Check powers.
What can I do for your friend?
Just trying to get my followers to move out of the way here. There she goes.
Every fight is a food fight when you're a boss man.
I believe there's an option I can press to move my followers. Just need to figure it out.
Ori. Is there a particular significance to that name? After Oriel, perhaps?
I haven't really thought about it. I wouldn't dare assume that my parents were pompous enough to name
So, are you working with them? You think you can take me? You so much as touch me and you're going to lose fingers.
I suppose that's fair enough.
I mean it.
The
I'll
only
cut you in
I can think
half.
of was an
So the
assassin
Alakir know where I
during the
am?
crisis.
What did they offer
I
you?
always
Gold?
thought it sounded a bit
How many more of
feminine,
them
to
are
be honest.
coming? Tell me.
There's anything wrong with being feminine
Wax, I'm not going to hurt you.
at all.
Like, it might hurt yourself
You're
if
right,
you're
Cassian.
playing about with a knife like that.
Masculinity
But
Then I
okay.
need your help. And there isn't anyone else I can trust here in the city.
Wait, what are you trying to say?
Maybe.
I am not the person that the people of Whiterun think I am.
Nothing.
My real name is Eamon. I am a noble of House Suda in
So
Hammerfell.
nice and warm.
The
in
men
here.
who are looking for me,
Shall we stay
the
a while?
Alakir, they are assassins in the employ of the Aldmeri Dominion. They wish to exchange my blood for gold. I need you to root them out and drive them away before they find me and drag me back to Hammerfell for an execution. They're mercenaries, only in it for the money. They're led by a man named Kamatu. Get rid of him, and the rest will scatter. I don't dare show my face, lest they recognize me, so you'll have to find out where they are. I heard one of them was just arrested trying to sneak into the city. If he's locked up in the jail, perhaps you can get it out of him. Please, I know I'm asking you to do something difficult, maybe even dangerous. I just don't know who else I can trust.
I love the fact that throughout this conversation, she's just sat flipping this knife and catching it on her finger. Right, well, I need to choose a side here. We need to either help Sadia or turn her in. What do we reckon,
Find me the
chaps?
moment the Alakir are taken care of.
I'm gonna leave this one up to you as usual. Although, if we turn her in, we won't get her as a follower. So I think I may have just actually answered my question. Should maybe have thought about that beforehand, but okay. Right, so we will help Sadia then, because we'll need her as a follower. How are we gonna need to do this? It's all you need. I mean, if you say so, chill. Speaking of followers, I believe Vilja? I believe we can get her as a follower. Careful with this character though.
Have you by any chance seen a huge drunk Nord and a filthy little wood elf bastard?
Turn her in, she's a traitor. I don't know if you ever find any substantial proof either way which way. I think it's one of those you have to make the choice. But yeah, I'm gonna have to help her if we want her as a follower.
Blasted! Where are those rotten thieves? Look, these guys have stolen something that is very precious to me, and I need to find them before they drink. Well, before they do anything they will regret.
Can we help you?
Yes. Yes, you could. The people here just told me that they have seen the bastards heading out to Whiterun with my precious item. I need to catch them.
Well, it's a nice
But,
palate cleanser in between Fallout 4
Lord,
and
is
Tales of the
very
Wastelands.
huge and potentially dangerous. I will approach them on my own if necessary, but it would be so much safer if there were two of us. You do that? Thank you so much.
So, help Vilja find those two thugs that have been stealing from. Very good, we'll do that as well. Chill is,
siding with the enemy is better than hedging.
Chill, I think you need to chill, my friend.
At least he'll have a path to Sovngarde.
What do we
Right
say?
to my
5
axe.
PM. Yeah, we can probably head out and do this straight away. Right, so over at the Running Brew Meadery. We can inform the Alakira Cedulus location. So there's a couple of ways that we can deal with the whole Sadia situation. I can go and talk to the Alakir prisoner, who will then inform me of the location where the bandits are held out. We could go inform the Alakir in Morrickstead of her location. Now if we do that, then we'll have Kamatu at the Whiterun stables. And if we time things well, we can kill Kamatu there. Sounds like it may backfire, but that might be the way that I do it. Sonalad, my friend. Don't know what you're talking about. We got a nice little harem here.
Let's go and find those bastards.
Chops and steaks fit for a jarl. Come and see my splendid wines.
Right, so I need to be very careful with this character right here. So with this mod pack, it does have the CBB character models. Now I do have a patch on so that there is no nudity because, you know, Ding Dong Banu and all that sort of stuff. Doesn't apply to that character though, so I need to be very careful. There are some scenes may present themselves. We don't want that on stream, so we'll avoid that.
What's the matter? You can't stand the sight of a strong Nord woman?
So what happened on the a separate save file? We've got that companion character. You don't we? I do. We'll get the channel banned. I was playing it on the secondary character, and because I've got NPCs and the like set to actually be killable, she unfortunately died. So I console command resurrect her because she has a quest line. But when you resurrect the character, they unequip all their armor.
We better try and find those thieves quickly. For their
Sounds
own
like you're getting
sake.
closer to the mic at times. I am.
Tell you what, whatever is in that bottle is evil.
I told you not to open that bottle.
I'm
the hell?
cursed. I'm doomed.
2-1 for rubber. Chill pushing it to the limit. Here we go.
Take the bottle. Just take it. That damn thing is cursed. It actually talked to me.
Stop it, OnlyFans.
Cursed me.
No, I'm okay, thank you, so I'm allowed.
Yes, yes. Look, I know it's wrong to steal, but me and my body were so thirsty. And the little lady there had left her luggage almost unattended. We meant no harm, but when we opened the bottle, it started to talk. It cursed us. I've never heard anything so evil before in my entire life. What if I'm cursed for the rest of my life? Please, take the bottle, and please ask the little lady to have her bottle removing that curse from us. You will? Oh, what a relief. Thank you. Thank you.
Patreon for a minute.
And here is the bottle, of course.
I'm okay
I
for the
swear
moment,
I
Joe.
won't ever steal again. Oh well, goodbye.
I told you not to open that bottle. Didn't I?
Is this guy gonna be a wood elf?
You have the bottle. Wonderful. Give it to me, please. And now I guess I owe you an explanation. But first there's something I need to ask. Tell me, have we met before? You seem so familiar.
Didn't I tell you to leave that bottle alone?
Maybe, but it must have been a long ago.
Yes, probably very long ago. Like in another life or so. Well, I guess I should tell you about my mysterious mission now, shouldn't I?
I think Chill might be having a little bit of a moment here.
I guess you have already figured out that my bottle is kind of special.
What is Vigilance
very,
doing?
very old. I inherited it from my grandmother, who inherited it from her grandmother.
The Alliance War, an army of frost trolls, and
Before
a
my
witch
grandmother
queen.
died,
And it's
she gave
still
me the
here.
bottle, together with a mysterious note written by her grandmother. It wasn't easy to understand the note, but this much I know. The bottle contains components related to old Morrowind witchcraft. I cannot believe that the content is evil in any way, though. Neither my grandmother nor her ancestors have been into dark magic. However, something magic is trapped within the bottle, and it requires a certain kind of knowledge to release what's trapped in there. My great-great-grandmother once told my grandmother that the only place where the content could be released would be here, in Skyrim. Or, to be more specific, inside the Eldergleam Sanctuary.
It's cursed.
Therefore, I decided to bring the bottle to Skyrim and to visit the sanctuary.
I told you not to open
However,
Didn't I?
I have now been here for quite some time, but although I've been traveling all over the countryside,
Oh my gosh, she
I
reads
have
slow.
never been able to find the
Whatever
sanctuary.
is in that bottle is evil.
You don't happen to know where it's located, do you?
I'm cursed. I'm
You mean dagger, right? Maybe we could find the Elder Gleam Sanctuary together.
You think so? Oh, that would be tremendous. Please let me tag along with you. Skyrim is a dangerous place, and it's so much safer to be two than one.
Right, well, if we need to go to Elder Gleam Sanctuary for this quest, then we may as well do the quest. I can't remember the name, whether the Priestess in Whiterun makes us go there as well, so
We will.
may as well get that one as well.
You know, I do find it a bit overwhelming to travel those dangerous Skyrim roads on my own. I'm so happy for your company, and who knows, maybe I can offer something in return? I may not be a very good alchemist, but I can still make some simple potions. And while searching for the gleam, I've seen quite a few places.
Just imagine Chill, like, panickingly searching this mod.
Have I got rid of that bottle?
Right.
Great. Now, we should get out of here
What can I
as
need to
quickly
go
as
into?
possible.
Yes, let's get out of here.
Tell me, what do you want?
You don't think it's possible for a human to develop a donkey tail, do you?
Yes? Yes?
No, not unless the person is a complete fool or cursed.
Regarding your behavior.
Yes?
Oh no. That was exactly what I was
I don't know if
hoping
this is,
you wouldn't say.
do not undress while you swim.
Well, if you insist.
Oh no.
I think that may alleviate some of the potential issues.
Don't you worry, friend. I'm sure we could cut it off with.
My voice actually annoys me. It's a little bit,
It will be
so.
fine. Now.
So, where are we going now?
Right, so I believe she will dynamically change in between armor dependent on whether we're fighting or in cities and like, which is good. Obviously, we'd have the ability to wash chickens, so to keep an eye out for that. And we will jump onto that quest when we can, but for now we need to continue and help Sadia, so...
At the
wait a minute.
The mead houses we often dance on the tables after a few bottles of mead. But I don't think it's common practice here, is it?
Ladies and gentlemen, Skyrim. What are we sitting at? 7:44 PM. We need to go to Rorikstead for me to do this. How I'm going to try and do it.
Need
so
something? Where do you want to go?
Go ahead.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Go to Rorikstead.
Just sit back. This won't take long.
At 9
Here.
PM.
I'd like you to have this as a token of my friendship.
Right, we did change the ratio. That might just be the new one set. A diamond and a ruby. Right, we'll donate them to the museum then. Let's head into the inn. We'll probably rest up here. Elk is dead. That elk is most definitely dead. He did a little bit of free fall in there.
Come on in.
Be careful.
Got warm food,
I don't
warm
have
drinks,
to take that from
warm
you.
bed.
Right, well, there's the
Hope you're willing to
Hammerfell
back those
soldier.
words up with your fists.
He's rocking a very weird haircut. It's a bit glitchy.
That the best you can do?
Drunkard, Lemkill. We got Eric in here.
What is
It
it?
is. Let's have a little sit down next to Eric.
You look like you've seen your share of adventure. I envy you that. In fact, maybe you can help me with something.
Have you seen any foreign visitors in Rorikstead? I've literally seen him, so I don't need to do that. What is it?
I want to be an adventurer like you. My father says I can't. He says he needs me to stay here and work the farm. And even if he did let me be an adventurer, we couldn't afford to buy armor. His name is Meralki, and he's the innkeeper here. I hope you could change his mind. Thank you.
See what I can do. We could
I can't
potentially get
stand the
Eric
thought
on
of
the
being
team.
trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
I talked to Meralki, the innkeeper of Rorikstead.
Oh, there once was a hero named Eric Hoe Pusher who came riding to Whiterun from old Rorikstead.
Eric singing, very good.
Welcome to Rorikstead. How can I help you today?
But first things first, I'm going to need some
Elvicha was the
food.
best, I think. Especially
course.
for a girl.
Second to that, we are going
Sure
to
thing.
rent a room.
It's yours for a day.
One says to the other, "Does this taste funny to you?"
Are you joking? You just rent. Oh, yes?
And finally, we
I
need to speak to him
understand.
about Eric.
If you need him. My son? Eric? What
I've
about him?
tried so hard to
Did
get
something
better
happen? Is he
spellcasting,
all right?
But I just don't seem to have that in me.
You should let your son choose the life that he wants.
But the world is a dangerous place. Eric has no idea what he's getting himself into.
It is
What's
indeed
more, he's got
dangerous.
no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it.
I've tried so hard to get better spellcasting, but I just don't seem to
Let's
have
give him
that
some money.
in me.
Random egg that's just rolling on the floor there. Very good.
You would give your own coin to help my son? I'm moved by your compassion. Your kind deed will not go unrewarded, my friend.
And it's still going.
Tell Eric I've changed my mind and will visit Whiterun soon to fit him for armor.
Very good. Right, well that's Eric got.
This is
Wait a
nice,
little bit of time.
isn't it?
What can I do for you?
I was going to ask him to stop, okay. Right, where's Eric? It's right there, literally right next to me.
Did you have any luck talking to my father?
Who is right there. Changed his mind.
I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come back to Rorikstead soon and pay me a visit. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn.
We'll be getting you on the team at a later
All right,
date,
then.
Eric. Sure of that. A fellow Khajiit, very cool. Right, let's most importantly speak to the Alakir warrior who just teleported. Who's this dude?
Do you have news of our quarry?
I do indeed. I've seen the woman that you are looking for.
You have? Where? Tell me now.
What do I get for telling you?
Money, if that is what you wish. Now tell me where she is. We cannot go after her. Not without drawing attention. You must bring her to us. Lead her to the Whiterun stables, outside of the city. We will wait for you there. We will find her eventually.
Well, we will do that in the morning because for now we do need to rest up 10 PM. And we then are going to have to make our way back to
Stupid dog.
Whiterun. Notice his secret Dropbox. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Max followers in this mod pack. So, I believe the follower framework allows for up to 10. I think you then get an additional couple based on quest followers. So I think I can have someone like Serana alongside the other 10. Get me? I won't have a full squad all the time. Here we go. He is.
If you need a meal or room, I've... Of course.
So
See
we'd
ya.
like to try and keep it a little bit
When I'm running
realistic with
barefoot,
regards to
I feel like-
followers. So we will be hiring and dismissing them between big quests.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, you picked the right place.
I mean, the weather is just dire. Right, well I don't want to hang around. I ain't got time for the rain to disappear, so we need to head straight out. get ourselves back to Whiterun.
The first time I visited Royalston, I was on my way from Markup to Whiterun.
Just a little journey, but it's not too bad. I feel like we don't get killed along the way though, by any random dude that may or may not be on his way to attack us.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque?
Oh no, it's an afflicted
I suppose
refugee.
I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me. I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
Scott, you got any plans for character build, magic school, weapon speciality, etc.? I'm thinking I might want to do some form of Dragonborn Paladin hybrid. So probably magic-wise, it's going to be mainly restoration-based spells because we can get some offensive ones in that tree as well. Maybe dipping into a little bit of frost, but aside from that, probably sword and shields, any sort of perk or enchantment that's going to be good against undead, that sort of thing. Zomalad is going to sleep. Good night, my friend. Thank you for tuning in as always.
Excuse me.
Returning to High Rock, our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Periite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
We'll get that in the old quest log, but we'll do that at some point in the future. Travel with... Let me check that for the moment. How we doing? Go for Ophelia, Ori, Thrower, Curio, who's... Curio's my only hired dude at the minute. Carl Hemisaur just subscribed. Thank you very much, Carl. Dismiss Mercurio at some point. That was absolutely terrifying. What a point to quick save. Right, are these guys backing us yet, or is it because we haven't progressed with the main storyline so much? Right, nothing to see here, just a character that hates the Falmor. Yeah, we're doing this, chat. We are doing this. We saved before, just in case.
Over here! Try and make this quick.
I'm not afraid of you.
Thomas froze.
Are you alright?
If you know any true sons
I
and
don't
daughters,
care if I never see one again.
tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
Very good. Let's go ahead and loot these guys. Some good items from these. Yeah, we're going to be actively, when we can, getting rid of Falmor. But we need to cover up our traps, though. That's kind of obvious, you know.
Oh, let's jump in some puddles.
Kind of obvious. Now no one will ever know. I've had a weird glitch in the past where
Some people say that I don't believe in
on
the idea of an
attacking
empire.
Falmor, I
Guess they
gained
have a point
bounty
there. I
within
mean,
the hold.
what good has the empire done for
I've actually had it
people?
before where I've been travelling
Apart
with
from maybe
Delphine, who I
working for
do
better trade in the
may or may not know.
provinces and
Hates
improving
Falmor,
the
is being
school
hunted by him.
system,
She actually started
building
attacking
up
me
road
for
networks.
attacking Falmor.
Bringing culture to pagan areas. Working against slavery. Yeah, I'm bringing at least a... What can I do for you? Of course.
Need to set some.
I'm so glad that we're traveling to Elderglin Sanctuary together. The Skyrim wilderness is so scary when... Yes? What do you want? What do you need? Yes? Shall we continue?
I think there's an option that presents itself a little bit later on that allows us to select an option that she doesn't talk as much. Can we see a character? You can indeed. Just get out of the way of these guys. Khajiit with a beard. Let's take the helmet off. This is Darzan Joe. Luke carrying Khajiit.
Do you know where to buy an amulet on Mara?
You wish to be married?
No, I'm only interested in its magical effects.
You expect me to believe that?
I'm
Yes?
serious.
Just an
I
adventure,
really
that's fine.
can't see anything romantic in
What do you want, Cat?
some kind of
I'm sorry, who are we calling
advertisement.
Cat?
Maybe I don't fit in Skyrim. Because to me marriage should be about love. Real love. And you don't fall in love with someone.
Map updated. Why has the map been updated? Oh, not entirely sure what is updated on the map. It usually tells you the location. He looks fierce. He is indeed. Head start. Right, white run there in the distance. A little bit of a journey.
Really close to someone. To share your mind.
Is this
I
Falmouth?
thought I heard footsteps. Be careful.
No, this is. Why am I being attacked by Vigilant Descender?
I love a good fight.
It's done now.
Don't you even try that.
Right, I'm a little concerned that we just got attacked by some Vigilant Descender. Don't have the vampire thing. Lucian not vigilant, surely. Lily is not a Daedra, is she? Go ahead and take that. I'll go ahead and take that. So let's have a quick look. I did pick up armor, I believe. Gauntlets. Amulet of Stendar. Glorious shield. Novice robes of restoration. We could switch over to that. We are wearing the bold leather grass, but like I said, I do want to kind of play a hybrid Paladin Dragonborn character. Let's go ahead and switch over to that. Let's see how we look.
I'm so glad that we're traveling to Elderglin Sanctuary together. The Skyrim wilderness is
A little
so
less armor,
scary
but
when you're all alone.
I think that may be the correct route to go down. Why we've just had to kill two Vigilant Stendars to do that, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe it's got something to do with the iron that she's got. the bottle that talks and curses people. Maybe the bottle is.
If you think you know fashion, you should see what they're wearing.
That's amazing, Lucian. Yeah, maybe it's the bottle that she's carrying. You know, the bottle that speaks, curses people. Maybe that's the Daedra. I love the Lucian character. Right, let's save, because I'm pretty sure these are more
I
visuals.
can't understand why any girl would wear a
Farmer.
Daedric helmet.
Farmer, that's fine.
They're downright ugly. Don't you think so too?
Right, she's talking about Daedric stuff. I'm a little concerned that she's cohorting with Daedra. Nearly back. We need to go and inform Stadia, lure her out to the stables, and then we need to quickly take down Kamatu. Whoa, 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 whoa.
By order of the Jarl. Stop right there.
What have I done? Pay off my bounty 40 gold. What have I done?
Smart man. Now come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Who are the Alec here? What?
Bunch of foreign troublemakers. Wandering around, getting into mischief, scaring the citizens. They've been told to stay out of the city. But they keep trying to get back in.
I'm still slightly concerned as to what our crime was. It wasn't killing the Falmor gods, was it? Because there were no witnesses. General stats, let's have a look. Crime. 7 assaults and 2 trespasses. So surely it was an assault, so... maybe it was that. A little bit strange if it was. And I thought it was just going to come straight up to me and start attacking me. Can you imagine how good Elder Scrolls 6 would be if Bethesda's taken any inspiration from all these awesome mod packs? Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Let's just put it. So they will have definitely taken inspiration from some mod packs. Having looked at what they did in 4, they definitely took some inspiration for a lot of things in that, so it's only right that they will. Aside from that, they're hiring modders left, right, and centre, so far as I can tell. So get some of the creative talent behind some of the mods actually joining the team itself.
How can I assist?
Need to trade off some of the stuff that we've just got, so... I suppose realistically, we should probably start going towards more of a mace for our... I'll sell one of them. Sell those, move that to the museum. Pawn off the stuff that we don't need, that we use.
May your road lead you to warm
Have a look at weapons actually. So we're using the Oven Sword of Shocks because obviously it's got an enchantment. Mighty Mace, well, we need to get ourselves a mace at some point with an enchantment. But have that as a standard weapon. It's not a mace. Do a little bit of clobbering of Daedra with that. So they should let us make Bethesda games. Indeed they do. Fallout 4 installation installing, so
Whiterun is the
again, it was
city
set
that
up.
will decide this war.
Close. No worries, Ace.
So long as Ulfric lives,
Good
it's
luck.
only a matter of time before the Stormcloaks hit.
Hopefully didn't run into too many issues. Sadia. This could backfire. I'm not entirely sure if Sadia is happy that we give it the old bamboozle.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King. With his voice.
I feel like we should be able to get Amber on the team as well.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around here somewhere.
Right, Sadia is right here. We need to grab a bite to eat first, though.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the
fire?
fire?
Thank you very much, Robert. Full meal, please.
Of course. Need anything else? Just let me know.
Fighting on an empty stomach.
To the gods, we are nothing more than near-sighted beasts.
Any news of the Alakir?
I was unable to defeat them all, and they're coming for you.
What? How? I thought they weren't allowed within the city.
They found a way in. We need to get out of here. There's a link file for the infected version 3.0
But where will I go?
modpack.
I can't keep running forever.
I don't know if there's an exact link for that. There is one for one of the lists in the Discord. That's probably your best bet. I don't think I changed the mod lists up all that much, aside from just some slight different weapons and that sort of thing. All the core component mods will be in there. There's a horse waiting at the stables.
After all this, I have to pick up and leave again? If you really think this is the only way, I trust you. Let's not waste any time. Mm-hmm.
Get out of here, Sadia. I like Sadia's dress. Nice and details on that. Yeah, she's stuck because the characters. How did she beat me down the stairs? It was definitely a race. Very good teleportation. And once we've dealt with this, we most definitely need to get through some different armor. Like I said, I'm not entirely sure how this is going to play out. We might end up losing Sadia. I really feel the need to have to go and fight all the Alakir when we can just potentially deal with Kamatu. Well, the pathfinding with the extra NPCs. Alright, she's picked it up anyway, which is good. Random bard in the street, very good.
Here in Whiterun, it's easy to forget about the harsh living conditions in the northern parts of
I wonder if we're gonna end up triggering the guards for attacking down near the stables. Where is she? Did she come out, or do you want to maybe back up a little bit, Visa? Head down already? Or has she just stopped inside? Say it to the right Whiterun stables. Right, well I think she might still be inside. She's singing again. Yeah, Kamatu's there.
At least the weather is nice, and that's a good start, isn't it?
Right, I don't know how this is going to go, so I'm going to save here. We just knocked Kamatu out. Or is he dead? I think he might be dead. We can push him. I think that's because I was sneaking. Pickpocket. Kuda's Edge. Burn the target for 15 points. Right, okay, so I've not done that before. We've knocked him out, but we haven't killed him. Hey, I've broken this. Let's go and try and get Sadia, because she's stood on the inside. Now, I wonder what happens if we do that, and we've just taken all of his gear, so he has no weapons. What's he gonna do? Also, Yakuda's Edge was a weapon we can donate to the museum, so I'm kind of glad that we grabbed that. Let me see. Right, she's just sat waiting here. Right, what are we doing, Sadia? Trying to help you. Just hanging around. Need you to go for the door, please. She really doesn't want to, does she? Oh no, here we go. I think that might have been my followers causing issues. Right, well, I definitely don't know how this is going to play out then. So we've just knocked Kamatu out. I'll be honest, when I snuck behind Kamatu and I pressed the button, I wasn't expecting it to hit him. I was actually trying to pickpocket the dude. Right, she's coming out now. Let me run back down there and see what happens, because he's still unconscious. This may break the quest. Let's round the side of here. Very good. No, he's back up. Yeah, he's hostile.
Strange. I'm gonna kill you with a sword.
Oh, very good. I mean, that was one way to do it. Is she okay?
Any news of the Alakir?
Well, I'm pretty sure they won't be troubling you, eh? There, now you're safe.
You liar! How could you do that to me?
Relax, Kamatu's dead, and now you're safe.
You could have warned me you were baiting me into a trap. But you're right. This should scatter the rest of them. I can go back to my life for now. You have my thanks.
We have her thanks, very good. Most importantly, we have 500 gold. A little bit of experience, that's going to level us up next time we see.
What can I do for you?
Greetings, Sister Al.
No option
Good
for
to
her
see a
to
familiar
join
face
us,
so far
but
from
I
home.
think we maybe have to wait until she's back in the inn.
All right, then.
Chopping wood. So don't even try to
John is
compare
in the
me
chat.
to
Welcome to the
yourself.
stream, John.
It's just me who I'm too romantic.
Don't start.
Or is there something
Save it for Ephraim.
special between A?
I do indeed. Right, let's go ahead and back in the museum. And back in the museum. Let's go ahead and get all the other stuff in there as well. Just so we're not carrying a load of stuff that we don't really need to carry in.
Obscure?
Go.
I think there is. They're just
Right, well, I
too
was kind
shy
of
to let
expecting that
others
to glitch
know.
out a little bit. Alright, we need to get you some less suspicious armor, my ex-Stormcloak friend.
Yes?
take a look.
Right, what is Resard selling? Profit on the armor wise. Now I can buy. Do we actually have a backpack already? Yes, we do. No armor there. Let's head back in the city.
Get lost.
Oh yeah, I forgot that Faendale doesn't like us. Very good. Good, right, well that's going to be potentially another follow that we've got. So what do we unlock? Sadia. Already done his order, so we can have those two. We wait a little bit of time, we'll be able to get Eric from Rorikstead. There's Adrian. That's fine, let's pop into the shop. Doesn't need to be amazing armor, just needs to look like Stormcloak stuff.
Got something for just about everybody in here. Give a holler if you have any questions.
Sinmir, here is the dude himself.
Welcome to War.
Alright, let's have a look. We need some heavy armor. What are we rocking with here? 4,000 gold. What that'll have to do.
Good doing business with you.
So gold, I hope that she appreciates it. Where is she?
Our great ancestors never wore boots. Why should we? You give it, I'll carry it.
Right, she doesn't even switch to it. She doesn't even switch to it. I'm going to assume that the armor that she's got has got a higher stat. I'll take that back then if you're not going to
May the
wear it.
snow melt under your feet.
I thought I caught Ori. Take whatever you need.
Nordic iron plates. Well, let's take that off of him. We'll give him the bandage promotion.
Alright then.
Yeah? Sure, let's trade.
Give Frodo the Nordic iron plates, but she still doesn't switch to it.
You give it, I'll carry it. Battle
Well,
is
that's
proof of life.
annoying.
Hey, if you distract the clerk, I'll fix it.
When I'm running barefoot, I feel like the ground is running with me.
Right, well, we'll have to keep an eye out for some better armor at some point. I just wasted 800 gold there on a suit of iron armor. These like Baileys, it's a PO box defense. Yes, I do like Baileys, and could potentially look at something like that in the future. I like the fact that Faendale's just here chilling. Sadius just made it back. I want to double check that we can get her as a follower.
Chop.
And now we need to go to speak with the character that gives us the Elder Gleam quest.
Warm drinks and warm beds.
Any mod manager that's recommended. Mod Organizer 2. From experience of using a few of them, Mod Organizer 2 is the most streamlined, I think, in my opinion.
I'm bored. Nobody wants to have any fun with me.
Woohoo! Yeah, we can get it to followers.
It's been a pleasure.
Followers, actually. And we can get Uthgerd, but we need to be in 5. I've had some issues with
Will
this
you
before where
excuse
it doesn't
one
actually
moment,
trigger.
please?
Think you can go blade to blade with me? You'd be dead in 6 seconds. And why not? I could
I'm
beat
so
anyone in this
thirsty.
city,
Have you got something for me to
barehanded.
drink?
100 gold says I knock your hide
That's
to the
nothing
ground.
like a good drink when one is thirsty.
Just fists. No weapons,
Ah,
no
this is
magic,
so
no
relaxing.
crying. Let's go.
Thank you.
Come on. Let's see what you're made of.
Fight!
I don't know if I like this.
Victory is yours!
I don't know.
submit.
I just don't.
Oh, taking a few heavy hits there.
Victory is yours. I submit. Come on. Let's see you put up a fight.
Victory is yours!
Not so tough
Really?
now, are
Really,
you?
game? One hit away. We're just wasting gold here. Now, I missed that last shot because there's an NPC that bumped into me. I'm going to blame that. Let's have a little bit of food and drink. We'll try this again. Gabriel, just subscribe. Thank you very much. To the channel. Let's try this again. I don't know why everyone else freaks out.
Want to hear a little Nord wisdom? And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground. Just fists. No weapons, no magic, no crying. Let's go. Come on. Let's see what you're made
Try
of.
this again. Try not to get our ass kicked.
Ah! Damn you. Ah! 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 Ah!
There we go. A little bit better.
Finally.
Now that's what I call a punch. You got me. Keep walking, Softgut. I'm more woman than you can handle. I got no quarrel with you, but I won't turn one down neither.
Yeah, so this is what I've had experience in the past, where you actually do the fight, and at this point she's like, okay, here's your gold, and now I'll join you.
Good. Chat time's over. And why not? 100 gold says I knock your hide to the ground.
Okay, so
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, she's glitched out. I think we can try again at a later time, but for whatever reason, now she'll just keep looping. Do make your own patches, etc. I got into a little bit making patches. I know you're speaking with Ace. That was at the sort of issue where I turned to Wabberjack for the mod packs to have all that sort of stuff done for me. What is Holder doing?
Watch what you're doing.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Need anything
I'm
else?
sure what that
Just
was.
let me know.
Yeah, so we'll try and get that character again at a later time. Size not glitch. We need to be up here.
Your children, your very love.
Temple of Kinnereth, that's what I was thinking of. The games I get most require it. Yeah, you tend to be alright with smaller mod lists, as Chiller said. He thinks it's only going to have 20 to 30 mods. Olivia just subscribed, thank you very much. Yeah, let me know how that whole 20 to 30 mod thing goes, Ace. Shield. Right, where's the priestess?
What?
Argus.
A sharp mind cuts deeper than any sword.
Follow me, I need help. This guy can just straight up follow me.
Farewell.
The pain is already easing.
Okay. Didn't know about this guy.
Well, magical talent runs through my family. But I was intent on becoming a soldier. Thankfully, my father was the type to encourage his sons to pursue their goals, even if he quietly disapproved of the pursuit.
So sick. Can hardly stand it.
No. He was proud of me, but not my vocation. I never realized this until after the war, when I asked him about restoration. That's when I saw his eyes light up for
This
the
is
first
such
time.
a boring temple.
The old man
Where's
had
all the
no idea where he
singing,
was
the
in.
dancing, the human sacrifice?
I consumed book after book, tome after tome.
For a priest healer, this guy sounds a bit edgy.
And the wax and the candles.
Get a healer.
My father
Yeah, probably gonna need a
should have
healer.
taught me alteration instead.
I'm eyeing up that restoration
Instead,
tome on the bench
I could
there.
read by mage light.
Probably going to need a priest for when we do go into Bleakford's Barrow, so we could definitely get Valgus on the team. It's definitely a modded tool.
Every mage, regardless of the school they specialize in, knows a few destruction spells. For me, that was especially
This is
true,
too.
since I vowed to never again touch a sword. And of course, I did eventually learn to use mage light at my father's behest. Of course.
I like some training and restoration.
It's a noble pursuit. I'll do my best to teach you, as my father did me.
We'll get a couple of levels in that, and we'll get this guy on the team.
As you wish.
Valgus added to the 5th slot. With him being a modded character, I want to see if he actually interacts with any of the other modded characters. Down to follower framework as usual. We need stats and Valgus. Let's have a look, let's see. Set Valgus to 400. He's got 48 restoration skill, pretty cool. Valgus. Combat roll, here we go. Let's set him as healer, just in case he's not doing it. Takes spell tome renounce. Eliminates the influence of Daedric princes from the caster.
Balruf has made you a thing.
Okay, we'll take that.
Pain is already easing.
But where is the actual priestess that we need to speak to? She might actually be outside. Let's head back outside.
So rise up, children of the Empire.
Let's go ahead and learn that spell. Bone Spirit. A central spirit that hones in a target. Not to undead, let's do that.
Rise up, embrace the word of mighty
I'm looking for a
Talos,
priestess.
He who is both man and divine.
Vigilance is some leather for me. Not entirely sure how Vigilance has got his hands on some leather. But okay. She straight up can't find this priestess. I wonder if she's gone somewhere else. I will have to check back around this location a little bit later on in case I bump into...
And what does the Empire do? Nothing! Nay, worse than nothing! The Imperial machine enforces the will
Usually
of
she's
the
either hanging around
Balrog against
outside
its
the tree.
own people. So rise
I kinda want to find it and get that quest before we attempt to go to the Elder Gleam Sanctuary. Kind of looks like it's making sense to kill two birds with one stone. Seeing as though we are starting our endeavour, becoming Paladin Dragonborn, let's see what other restoration spells we can get our hands on. We do have some gold to play with. There is Wizard Arena.
Come to Dragon's Reach to So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Right, let's have a look. What have we got? Wish I was a way of sorting via skill tree. Blight. Now we've got 3,000 gold. I don't want to waste all my money, but we'll probably get 2 or 3 restoration spells here. Steel stamina. It's pretty cool. A lot of non-restoration spells. Fast healing. I suppose we should probably go to Alright, 30 seconds you gain 35% of the health the target loses. Infest a living target with a poison spore for 10 seconds. When the caster falls below full health, the spore absorbs. That seems pretty good. Let's get a Lotus Award. All the ones that look good are a lot more expensive. I suppose makes sense. Got Spider Touch. Sunfire. Ball of sunlight that does 27 points of damage to undead. Troll's Blood. Caster regenerates health 108% faster for 180 seconds. Bit random, but we'll do that, right? That's enough spent on restoration spells.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the...
That's like... Oh. Let's get those equipped.
Aegis College in Winterhold.
Cool. Seems interesting. I'm gonna have to test some of these out. Right.
Where my bread is long winter.
Let's check the temple again. Now we're gonna have a quick look around the market because I don't remember what the name is. It's like Dania Pure Spring or something.
What can I do for you, friend? If you run into my husband, Nazim, remind him that he's not married to himself.
I'm gonna test some of these spells out in a moment. I'm gonna go into the Hall of the Undead. What have we got here? Right, she's here. This is literally her. Danica. What did I say before?
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
That'll be because I've got a spell equipped. Very good game.
Indeed. The temple here in the city is my charge. The goddess's divine blessings have no doubt helped make Whiterun a thriving and prosperous city. After all, it is she who brings rain to our crops and fair weather on the harvest days.
There's something for me. What's she giving me? Is she gonna tell me?
Somewhat, yes. At first it seemed a distant thing, heard only in the idle speech of guards and
Sullivan
traders.
just subscribed. Thank
When
you
the
very much.
wounded
Welcome
soldiers
to the
began to
channel.
return from battle, I did what I could to help them. As more of the sick and injured came to the temple, my work as a healer became more important than my duties as a priestess. I wish only an end to the fighting, so that I can tend to the temple once more.
Oh, how am I getting the quest? I haven't already got the quest, have we? Alright, let me double check in a second, because this is going to be maximum. Alright, she's got a load of restoration and alteration spells. do we maybe do a little bit of alteration as well? I mean, I figure if we're going down the whole paladin route, I think a priestess's sort of spells would be the same ones we'd use. She does have some conjuration ones as well, which is a bit strange. She actually has more alteration, I believe. That's fine, she doesn't really have anything new. Let me just check the quest log. Give the bottle to V. Let me redo.
Peace of Kinnereth be with you. Hello, child of Kinnereth. These are trying times for us all, I know. Lately, it seems I am more nurse than priestess, tending to those who have suffered.
Maybe we can only get the quest when we're inside
Terrible
the temple, so I kind of need you to scoot on over to the temple where we should actually be. I don't know why she's here.
Come and see my selection of the finest quality meats.
Travel Great Skyrim.
6 PM. Let's go and rest in the inn. We'll go and check the temple tomorrow. I'm pretty sure she should be there tomorrow.
Come on in. We got
I
warm
assume she's just,
food, warm drinks, and warm
having a
beds.
little shop.
If it's work, sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes? I understand. I'll show you to your room, right this way.
Removing remote of the game just have time. Yeah, I've only recently just got off a big Rimworld binge. I don't know what time the temple opens, but let's go for 6. Had a massive amount of mods on Rimworld as well. I did start doing a series on it, but kind of added more mods after that, so if we're going to go back to Rimworld at some point, we'll get a new mod list on the go. I'm getting achievements here on Steam. That's very strange. Getting achievements for going into the restoration. Well, that proves what sort of characters I don't usually do. Let's stick a point into stamina, as it's the lowest one. Let's have a look at restoration. Another point into that was descend in line. When you enter combat, rapidly regenerate points of magicka equal to half of your restoration skill level per second. Gradually diminishes over the course of 15 seconds. Oh, let's get that. That sounds fantastic.
You've done well.
I enjoy this work well enough, but I'm ready. Of course.
Let's get ourselves a full meal.
Need anything else? Just let me know.
The security in white.
With answers comes
Shameful
knowledge.
is what it is.
But with knowledge.
So, future thinking, any plans for the channel regarding other games, playthroughs, reviews, etc. I'm definitely going to be checking out other games. Obviously, the channel has been very heavily Fallout, Skyrim, Bethesda game based for the most part up until this point. I've dipped in with a few other games here and there, but they never really seem to take off or gain any sort of traction, so kind of always dropping them. But yeah, I'm going to be checking out other games. We're not going to be doing Fallout and Skyrim all the time. In regards to reviews, maybe not like a full scripted review or anything like that, but we'll be doing sort of showcases of new games. I do occasionally get some keys for upcoming games, so we'll be doing that as well.
Welcome, child. This is the Temple of Kinnereth. The Gildegreen outside was planted as a seedling in the early years of Whiterun. Disciples of Kinnereth could sense something holy in it, and traveled far to hear the winds of the goddess in its branches. Of course, not as many pilgrims these days. A big dead tree isn't very inspiring if you're coming to worship the divine of wind and rains. Kinnereth gives life, and we need a living tree to be her symbol.
Why is this? I mean, it's just teleported, but why was that dude clenching his fists?
I've thought about that. Trees like this never really die. They only slumber. I think if we had some of the sap from the parent tree, we could wake up its child. But even if you could get to the Elder Gleam, you couldn't tap it. Not with any normal metal. Elder Gleam is older than metal, from a time before men or elves. To even affect it, you have to tap into the old magic. You'll have to deal with the Hag Ravens. I've heard about the weapon they've made for sacrificing Spriggans. It's called Nettlebane. The hags terrify me, or I would have gone after it myself. Your spirit is strong. Kinnereth's winds
Alright,
will
well we
guide
need
your
to get
path.
Nettlebane.
It's held in a Hagraven nest called Orphan Rock.
Well, that works out quite well, because we have a quick look on the map. That is here. And I want to say, if we look at the Book of Wonders, there is one of the shrines that's nearby, so we can definitely do the two of those at the same time. To get Nettlebane, find the tower. Where's the Elder Gleam Sanctuary? I want to say it's somewhere in this area. So we can definitely do that. What we do need to do now, though, is first of all get out of the temple.
Hag ravens are downright nasty.
Do a little bit of praying
But I
first while we're
suppose
here,
it's worth
because, you know,
tangling
why
with them
not?
for a good cause like the Gildergreen.
It works better than I keep forgetting. that
Such
we
a
have
tragedy
different
what happened to the
set of
Gildergreen.
deities to worship as well as being a Khajiit.
We are but maggots, writhing in the filth of our
We'll probably change Akatosh once we become Dragonborn. Let's go to the Hall of the Dead. We've got some restoration spells I want to check out. Don't know how much we'll be able to do with all the followers that we've got at the minute. Give it a bash, see how we do. There's a quest that we can do in this location as well. They play an amazing one.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death? I'm glad to know that because I need your help. You see, I've lost something precious. My amulet of Arche. It's the
The
source
squat
of my
animation gets me
divine
every time.
powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd look for it, but I have been hearing noises down there. I fear the dead have become restless. Without that
Also, welcome
amulet,
to the
I'm
stream,
powerless
those
to
tuning in.
confront them. Would
Seems
you
just
be
picked up
willing
a
to
little bit.
search for it?
I will find your amulet.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul escapes the catacombs.
Very good.
The blessing of Arche be upon you.
Falgus just chilling, just taking a seat. What we've got here. Oblivion Dagger. A dagger from Oblivion itself casts Soul Trap on stuck charges. Unlimited charge. Now, that is a weapon I probably wouldn't use.
Bury our loved ones like
Let's have the
everyone else.
Dragon Ball Museum thing, so
It's
we
only our enemies we eat.
kind of need to get that. Probably wait until
Don't
it pings up
forget
as
to
a
pray.
research project.
It's always good to cleanse yourself. Sometimes you're sick and you don't even know it.
Alright, let's have a look. What's going to be good? Let's get Troll's Blood on the go already. I'm going to switch to Sunfire. I want to check that out. Let's check this out and see how we do.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
Indeed, I'm getting attacked already.
When we
That's
see
one for me.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
Anyone
You
else
think
down
you
here?
can beat me?
It's done.
Go ahead.
I think that might be it. Okay, so we've got some... There it is. Increases your health by 10 points, but we're just going to be giving it in. Is there anything else? We can get some stuff down here. Blood circular. And we've got ourselves the Unusual gem. I think that's the first one. Find someone who can identify the unusual gem. Very good. We'll have that saved. What was that circlet? It's Dragon Ball Museum stuff, but we don't currently have a ring. So we're going to wear that for now. What do we get? Fire and frost resistance increased by 45%. We're going to be holding on to that until we get a better ring. This is magic. Not very good. Well, I suppose the museum needs this stuff. Take it. Wasn't planning on that. Just wanted to check out those spells, but okay. Ancient ignored weaponry. We've got to test the spells. We got some weapons for the museum. And most importantly here we found Anders his necklace. Where is the man? There he
spend
is.
so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much...
Oh,
thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
And we got a massive payout there, 15 gold, very good. We'll
It was a pleasure.
That's great use. Let's have a look at the old quest log. Good wonders and blessing of nature. Suppose we're gonna have to keep an eye out for Meridia's beacon. We could really use Dawnbreaker if we are going to be a paladin. Now let's progress with getting ourselves Nettlebane, so we need to get ourselves pretty much to Riverwood. Might actually be worth going straight to Helgen. Now, we are going to be going to the Hagraven place. It's going to be full of witches, which means magic, which means we're going to be taking a lot of damage. Might be worth getting someone else to come with us on this mission. I want to bring Isolde or Sadia just yet. See if there's anyone else we can... Yeah, there might be someone in Riverwood. Already armor for now. This. Let's get ourselves to Riverwood, I think. See if there's anyone there that can help us. And away we go. Riverwood. And we're gonna be mega lazy here and get the car.
Good morning. Where do you want to go? Climb and back and we'll be off. You ever hear the one about the Briton and the bear tamer?
What an animation, I tell you. I don't know why, but the character seems so intent on actually doing it. On in skeletons. Okay, these guys are here. I assume they had to go somewhere, but okay. I won't pop in to, I was gonna say into the...
You in need of a companion, friend? Well, then you're in luck. I reckon I've killed more men than there are minutes in a day.
I think Villager needs to more of an understanding of boundaries. That's a little bit too close.
When do you find time to eat? Can't kill bandits on an empty stomach. Yeah? Let's go.
Alright, we'll get Gore on the team. There's 6 slots. A random dude that likes going on missions. Go and give him a cost as well. Freebie. Right, so he didn't charge us to get us on the team, so maybe do his a little higher compass for that. So what I usually do is they'll cost us 500 and we do a 500. So I'm going to have Gore's weekly rate at 600. It doesn't take a down payment, but he charges just a little bit more. 9:30 AM, plenty of time. Let's get straight out there. We can deal with Orphan Rock straight away. That'll be pretty good. So we need to make our way up to Helgen, go around the side. I think we can get there by going this way. Much here. Updated. I think that might be the ruins I need. Snow Elf Shrine. I think that is. We can't really get to it from here. It's literally up the side of the cliff, so I'm gonna assume that probably around the area where we're going to be going, there's going to be a way to get it. Anytime you see a stranger on the path, you save.
Need something?
Fugitive, I know who you are. Come with me and no one has to get hurt. I've got business to attend to. I don't have time to be handing in fugitives. Mainly because I think that's going to teleport me. So we'll let him slide for now. Hogan.
I'm glad that my mother can...
Probably just raiders here. I mean, we can always just go around the side. Just what we'll do. It's locked. Unless they spot me, I don't see the point of fighting them. Right, whereabouts do we need to go? To follow this down, take the first big left. South Skyrim. First big left.
I'm so glad that we're traveling to Eledian Sanctuary together. The Skyrim wilderness is so scary when you're all alone.
Jesus Christ. Shim is turning. Yes, it is. Right, let's be careful on this one. Wait for everyone to get here.
Whatever you do, don't suggest to Anton Viram, the chef at Anderstone Keep, that he was born in Markath. He's from High Rock and very proud of this.
In fact, where are all my followers? Alright. Let me go into the mod configuration here, because they've just doped out somewhere. Allow followers to auto-teleport to the player. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go, followed us back on track. It's as if they were just following me all along. Let's get that on the go. These guys aren't undead, so don't rely on traditional methods. So it's good, right, spotted me.
Oh no, you don't.
May the dead find peace in Sovereign
Down. Here we go. Some items clipping, definitely. Vigilance just chilling in fire, very good. Open rock.
You
Mages.
taste my sword! I thought that.
Right, they go down very easy, but they do hit hard.
To the forest you came from.
Is someone there?
Jesus.
I'm
There's the
sure.
Hag Raven. A little bit on Valgus healed Gore. Valgus already pulling his weight. Right, let's deal with this Hag Raven. Hopefully we don't get a direct hit. That was a direct hit. That was 2. Valgus healed me. What a legend.
Don't you even try that.
Right, I'm running low on stamina. Got a potion for now. Did we not have a spell, or did we not buy that one? No, I don't think we did. There was one where we could gain stamina. Right, I'm gonna have to get that then. Missed it. Did we grab the healer? We did indeed.
I must admit that I'm not bad.
Right, Hag Raven dealt with, Nettlebane acquired. Card of Wolves issue. A Hag Raven Claw. Right, we'll just take all this stuff. Nettlebane. Ruby. Take all this stuff. Something is definitely clipping. Anything else useful here? Well, now, I did mention before that we needed to find Viridia's Beacon. That kind of leads straight into it, so that was very fortunate.
A new hand touches the beacon.
Oh god, ready your ears.
Listen, hear me and obey. A foul darkness has seeped into my temple. A darkness that you will destroy. Return my beacon to Mount Kilcreath.
Did I ever tell you
I will make you the instrument of my cleansing
companions
light.
to haul me in? I don't know what for.
Right,
but I reckon they had good
I
cause.
don't
You want a
like
weapon?
the looks of this place.
So we will be doing
Not
Viridia's
at
Beacon.
all.
Steve Smith, just subscribe. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel. We will be doing Viridia's Beacon, but that might not be today. Do need to do with Hag Raven though, is sure she doesn't get revived. By failing to put her on fire. Go. Right, there we go. Smells like cooked chicken. Let's try and find the shrine. It was nearby. Can we actually do a depth locks? Right, somewhere to the left. Oh my god, we did it. Very good. Garbage. Trash items.
Beware the Daedric princes. Even ones like Viridia who champion justice. Her light mimics the stars, but it shines darkly.
Okay, cool. That dude is too edgy for me, but I appreciate the healing.
found you.
This one apparently. Got some claws. Okay, we've got a mage with claws. Very good.
Here we go again.
With a sword. Another one down.
We actually need those. We've already acquired them. Very good. Down they go. Right, if we follow this, we get to North Skybound Watch. A little bit lower than that. I'm not particularly interested in going into the Skybound Watches if we don't need to. I'm going to assume that maybe the north one leads to the south one, and then we can get it there. Is there any way that we're going to be able to jump over the mountains, maybe? Right, we've got a cooked rabbit here. I'm going to assume that Witch has done that. It's literally cooked it as well. Well, waste not what now. Does hungry work?
So long as Ulfric lives,
Actually,
it's
the
only a
rabbit
matter of
just
time
had.
before the Stormcloaks take it.
Right, let's get to a good
A
point.
Nordic ruin.
What is...
What say you?
I think this might be another Ladies and Gentlemen Skyrim, because I'm pretty sure that's a sealed, but let's have a quick look.
Should we investigate?
We have got ourselves a steel shield that is just ascending to the heavens. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Quietly now.
Our friend the steel shield. Ladies and gentlemen, Skyrim, very good. I assume this is the watch. I need to be headed over this way. Skybound watch. Let's see, can we, well, there we go, it's right over there. That's a big drop. It's time for a quick save. We are Kashyyyk, we are very nimble. Why can't we land on our feet? Let's try this. Not so sure about my followers. Oh, ho, ho. If you're not a big fan of heights, probably a good time to look away. Vargas here on me. Legend. Absolute legend. There we go. Down to here. Look at this one. And I think we've done it. Let's just... Yeah, we can just straight up make it over there. Let's, oh, these guys seem fine. They seem to have made it. Maybe a little bit of damage. No enemies before I do this. Very good. Right, we've found the Snow Elf Shrine. Fine even. Means we've only got one left to do the Dwemer Monument. Was up between Winterhold and... Oh, there is an inn near there, so we could probably get straight to that. Not entirely sure how we get up to there. I've had issues in the past and I can't remember exactly how we do it, so that could be a little bit of an adventure in itself. Maybe the pathway around here. Just to climb up, because there doesn't seem to be a direct route up there. We'll have to try that a different time. For now, we need to go
finally
and
getting around to reading 5 songs of King
give
Wolfheart.
Nelbane back.
I just wish I had more time to read it.
Gonna be able to slide down the mountain here, save a little bit of time. I think we should be good. time. Vigilance maybe not doing too good. Lovely stuff. And there we go, easy as that. Right, to Riverwood. A little trip now back to Whiterun. Game up here, weekly payment 500 gold, how are we doing? We're starting to look a little bit low on gold. We might have to go to Solitude and sell some of the stuff that we've been
I don't know.
just sending
What's
to
the point in
the
running around
old
doing
museum.
things all the time? Why not just enjoy life a little?
Every fight is a food fight when you're a boss man.
Yeah, because we've just been sending back any old random stuff that we found. Let's pop into the Riverwood Trader and do a little bit of trading here just to top the old funds up just in case anyone else takes
The
payment.
sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
I mean, we did take this quest ages ago, but we're working on it. And we are working on it. So one of the rubies. Don't actually think we've got much of value on us. What about scrolls? What scroll have I got that I don't really think I'm going to be using? Probably all of them. Very good. Yeah, we're gonna have to
Till
go
next time.
sell some of the stuff that we've just sent to Solitude. Some point top those funds up.
Stay away from me!
Let's check the quest actually. So, yeah, of course we have to give it back to her first, and then I believe she gets us to go and do the next stage of the quest. So let's go Khajiit speed. Yeah, we're gonna have to beast that stamina up. Can't just be running around the corner. We'll be able to run. On the go. Pretty much already there. Very good. Stamina regeneration is insane. That's the Steed Stone again.
Maybe we could play a game? Like rock paper scissors?
Maybe it's just because of cheap. I'm not entirely sure.
Very well.
Should just be in the temple.
What then? Do the elves take...
We're already back at the Temple of Kinnereth. That was very quick. I need to start sprinting to places.
What is it?
There she is.
What has happened to the Gildergreen? I have traveled long here to worship beneath its branches.
It was taken by a lightning strike. Wish I had time to deal with it, but it's hard enough with all these wounded from the war.
Please, Don't just let it stay like this. It's disgraceful.
I really don't have time to deal with you right now.
What is
Please
Billy
just
doing
let me
in the
get back to
background
my work.
But
She
this is
appears
supposed
to
to
be
be your
walking.
work.
August suddenly appears, very good.
So, have you gotten Nettlebane back from those filthy hag ravens yet?
Praise the sun.
Oh, well, I honestly didn't expect you to come back. Of course, I'm glad you did. Now,
It's like how we're
I
ignoring
don't really want to touch that thing, though.
this dude.
Do you
praying
think you
right
could
next to us.
handle the next steps?
What needs to be done?
Eldergleam Sanctuary Grove is to the east of here. You can use Nettlebane to retrieve some of its sap.
Very good. Right, well, we can do that.
I'm all for restoring the Gildergreen, but I really don't like the idea of taking sap from the parent tree. Is there no other way?
Was I correct in hearing that you were traveling to the Grove of the Elder Gleam?
I most certainly am. Can I help you, Maurice?
I am a traveler, a pilgrim. I follow the voice of Kinnereth wherever it can be heard. I've dreamed of seeing Eldergleam for years. Might I travel alongside you? I promise not to get in the way.
I mean,
I thank you for
pretty
your
much picking
kindness.
up anyone that we can at the moment, so yeah.
I wonder what
he'll,
Kinnereth will make of us
stay
slicing
with
into
us
her
for this.
tree.
My body burns.
Hope she understands why we need to do it.
Let's get out of here. Too many people.
And there it is, friends. The ugly truth. We are the children of man. Talos is the true God of man. Ascended from life.
Right, well, we go to this majestic location here. Let's look at us. We're a little bit covered in blood and dirt in it, so we need to wash up at some point. But I think I'm going to go ahead and bring the stream to a close about here. We've made some good progress again, as usual. We found Meridia's Beacon. We've got Sadia as a potential recruit. We've got Eric as a potential recruit. We've got Vilya, and we started that. So we'll go to the Elder Gleam Sanctuary next time. We've got 2 quests that we can continue with there. I think once we've done that, we will potentially go and help Meridia out, restore her beacon. We can get Dawnbreaker. I think once we've got Dawnbreaker, we're probably then going to be good to progress with the Golden Claw. I think it's time at that point to go into Bleakfall's Barrow.
I think
Progress
Njör's
as a
Stone
Dragonborn
has a sense
Paladin,
of
so
humor
we'll have
after
to
all.
see what
I did
that
hear
brings
a laugh,
us.
but I hit a guard in the knee, and Ayla got to blame for it.
So, yeah, we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you for tuning in to this afternoon's stream. Do hope you did enjoy it as always. As always, if you did, feel free to like and subscribe. Stuff's very much appreciated as always. As always, check out the description down below for any useful links. It's the Discord, which you are more than welcome to join. And aside from that, guys, I will have to catch you in the next stream. And I'll see you all later.
Skyrim cities are nice and all, but do they rock?